Welcome to another episode of Grind.Music.Repeat. You got your boy, you got Traquan, HoodRockTV, Mr. Hieroglyphic himself, and to my guest, who we got coming out of
You
New
got
York.
Outspoken The Emcee from North New Jersey, Hooterville section, and my label is called Brick Styles Entertainment. Let's go.
What that ENT stand for? Tell them what that means real quick.
ENT stands for Energy Near Threat.
Okay, we rocking. Yeah, so how you doing on a day like this, man? It's that time. We got the barbecues lit. That sun is out there. You know, it's about that time. I think that's why I picked
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm about to go to DC next week to do some stuff. Out there, I'm about to do a little open mic out there or whatever like that in DC and Baltimore.
Okay. So I mean, let's get there from the joint. Outspoken.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How do we come across a name like that right there? That's lovely.
I'm very outspoken. My baby father gave me that name because I'm very outspoken and I'm very blunt. I don't hold no punches. I've been like that since I was 5 years old. You can ask my grandmother; she will tell you.
Yeah. So like, what's some of the like, as far as like the qualities, but as far as like in your music, your artistry, where your outspokenness kind of like propels you into that level of that.
Well, I'm very raunchy. I'm not scared. I'm an open book. I'm a versatile rapper, but I'm not scared to do different things and just being blunt on everything and just not letting nothing bother me or whatever and not caring about what other people think or whatever. Just be myself 100%.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people could learn from that kind of thing. Because as creators and as people that we try to be better than ourselves each and every day, sometimes we'll let an outside opinion creep in, and then that'll kind of deter us and take us off of our path from where we're supposed to be.
Not me. I'm focused. Yeah. I'm like tunnel vision with just very tunnel vision. Yeah. And I listen to criticism and stuff like that. I really do, but I really care about what I feel of my legacy for myself.
Yeah. Okay. So for somebody that ain't never met you or never heard what kind of music you create, or however that vibe you bring and stuff like that, how would you describe that?
Positive energy, a groove theory type of thing. You had to figure me out. I'm very versatile and more positive energy and very, very, very talkative.
Oh yeah. Okay. Because I think like me, like sometimes like I'm a man of a few words, and then they sometimes where I can divulge a little bit of information there and open up and then transfer that like that right there like that.
So I'm an open book. I'm rah like a Dungeon Dragon.
Yeah. You ever think you can be too direct?
No. I don't think I am very direct, but I don't even feel that. I just have to be myself. I'm not going to change because you don't like the directness. I'm very direct.
Okay. So so let's talk about your start. Like how you start, like as far as like being the MC, you know what I'm saying? Like in Outspoken, like how do we get there from there?
Well, I was 5 years old. My mother was a rapper. She raps herself. Her name was Ronski Ron. Her and Wyclef had rapped together with Lauryn Hill and stuff like that. They went to school. They went to Velsburg Middle School. Okay. And my mother used to play like Billie Holiday, Mary J. Blige, Rakim, and Eric B. and all of that stuff. So I liked the music. And that's when I started picking it up, and I started rapping at 5 and doing rhythms and stuff like that, and writing poetry. Yeah. My mother was real strict. I had to read the dictionary and the thesaurus and the encyclopedia, so I didn't have fun going outside. If I didn't do an essay, my mother was not letting me go outside. No, and it had to be funny. It had to have a climax and all of that. It had to have a rising and all of that. My mother was big on English.
Yeah, dang. And then I think with that kind of creates like an expansive vocabulary. And and this will get real nice with the expansive vocabulary. Like I tell you. So like as far as like some of your memories of like your first songs or your first studio sessions, Like how?
I
Yeah.
gotta rap. It's outspoken. Who's
Uh-huh.
provoking my style? Fire from the soul, from the golden child. I spit acid bullets in your chest. Leave you with the method of survival. You don't have no breath left. I had you willing to live with no hesitation. Show you a demonstration when your blood vessels bust in your brain. I wrote that at 5.
5 years old. No cap.
No cap.
No
My
cap.
mother was not beat, and I had to learn what it meant
Yeah.
and everything. Like
Okay.
my mother was not playing.
Oh man. I
She was
appreciate that.
hard.
For real, she done drop bars on Grind.Music.Repeat. If it ain't about music, we can't use it. So like, okay, back into that, like getting into like learning like rapping and putting bars together and stuff like that. What's something where you like that? Like, do you notice like sometimes like it's a nice way to say something, and then it's also like you gotta have a certain kind of rhythm to go with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like being on beat
The
sometimes.
pattern, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like what's some ways like as you was, you know what I'm saying, coming into it that you learned to pick up on that right there?
Well, what I did, I listened to a lot of Jay-Z. I
Yeah.
listened to a lot of Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to Missy
Yeah.
and different type of elements, even Dipset.
Oh
So
yeah.
what I used
Back
to do,
then.
I used to listen to them, and then what I would do, I would listen to a lot of instrumentals and
Yeah.
freestyle every
Yeah.
day. I
Yeah.
just kept freestyling every
Mm-hmm.
day until I got the rhythm down
Yeah.
pat. Once I started getting the rhythm down pat, then I started putting the words together with the
There you
rhymes.
go. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
somebody taught me how to rap, because before I used to just write paragraphs. They taught me how to do placement and how to arrange it into 6 bars and 4 bar hooks and stuff like that. I didn't know how to write that at
Yeah.
first. At first I was writing paragraphs
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah. Just full length pages. Like, yeah, this
Right. They
yeah.
showed me how to structure it into like
Yeah.
8 bars, 16. Well, I right now I do 12 bars now. I don't even
Okay.
do 16s anymore. That is out. A lot of people attention span is not there.
So like with the bars and then how you set them up, like what gets you into a 12 only? Like I think for me, like if I'm doing a 12, either I got that hook is fire and I'm gonna bring it back again, or it's how I set up on a bridge or something like that, or maybe somebody came in and just dropped the extra 4 here and then I only need 12 like that. What's your parameters on that?
My thing, I do 12 all across. Whatever song I do 12, because 16s, I'm more, how can you say it? I'm not an industry format type of
Mm-hmm.
person. I get to the point.
Yeah,
I don't have time to be wasting to do 16 bars. I get straight to the point so
yeah,
we can have fun and be partying.
yeah,
That's just me, period.
yeah.
And even with the hooks, I do the same thing. I
Mm-hmm.
might do a 6 bar hook in 12 bars. That I like to get to the point.
Dang, that's a whole nother format. Cause like, I mean, it depends though. Because I mean, if you get the right kind of artist on that hook, you can probably make that whatever you want to, and then it
Right.
don't matter. And I think I was talking to Big Kim about how like sometimes like if you start saying the words that's in the song, people ain't gonna know them. But if you start singing that hook, oh yeah, that you talking about that song right there,
Right.
kind of that kind of catch them a little bit more.
Yeah, the hook, and
Where you
then
at?
you could do your 12 bars. They're not gonna remember too much of your 12. They're gonna remember like probably like 6 of it,
Mm-hmm.
but the most of it they remember that hook. So
Yeah.
I try to keep my stuff minimum, and
Mm-hmm.
I keep it like that. And I like to get straight to the point. That's why my name is Outspoken. I don't like doing 16s. I like to do
Yeah.
12s, 8, 6 for
Mm-hmm.
the hook and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
like to get to the point.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But like me, how I do it, how I write it. Sometimes 16 ain't enough. So I really gotta, like you say, get straight to the point. Like don't have no filler in there. Bar after bar after bar.
Right.
Just lining it up like that. Kind of like I'm pretty sure you familiar with Sue Surf. Like how him and Tay Rock, they got this joint where they do the AMG mode and it's just rapid punches in succession.
This
And
one,
it ain't
yes.
no filler. It ain't like, yeah, uh-huh. And I'm just gonna say this to say this so I can set this up to say this. Nah. Get straight to it, man.
Straight to the point.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Gotta get straight to the point, and that's what I'm on. I'm on straight to the point. 12 bars, 6 to 8,
Mm-hmm.
and I like to get straight to the point. And then on top of that, I do different type of music. My genre that I'm doing
Okay.
right
Yeah.
now
Talk about that. Yeah.
is house music. I'm doing
House
house
music.
Jersey music.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what I'm on now. Later on, I'm gonna try to put like some boom bap with Jersey club, some rock and roll with trap and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm trying to do different genres and change the culture a little bit,
Yeah.
and
So
change the culture with the bars and stuff
yeah.
like that. Like we
That,
might
that,
do 4 or 6. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. So how did you how did, like, you know what I'm saying, you get your way into like doing house music?
Jersey is real big with
Mm-hmm.
house music and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and Baltimore and
Yeah.
Philly and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
I was raised on house music all
Mm-hmm.
day, and I know a lot about house music, like
Yeah.
Crystal Waters,
Mm-hmm.
CC Prince,
Mm-hmm.
things like that, Loretta, Melody.
Yeah.
These are all different type of artists from Jersey, and then we have Jersey club DJs,
Shit.
DJ Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
We have DJ Unique. We
Mm-hmm.
also have Cookie Kawaii,
Mm-hmm.
and we also have J Hood. We
Yeah.
have different type of things in Jersey. DJ
Mm-hmm.
Slinky,
Yeah.
DJ Taj. You can look them up. These are very important Jersey club
Yeah.
DJs.
Mm-hmm.
And DJ Pro Fluent. I can't forget DJ
Yeah.
Pro
Shout
Fluent.
out
He
DJ.
worked with the Fleet DJs.
Yeah. Complete DJs right there. Yeah. That's what it is right there. I really like, I ain't even, I want to say it first right now. Thank you for joining the show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always a pleasure to get here and discuss the music, you know what I'm saying, with the same kind of passion we have for it and stuff like that. And I think it's always a blessing to like to spend my Saturdays like this. I want to thank you, you know what I'm saying, for coming to check
You
us.
welcome. You
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah.
And I love your spirit and I love your show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So okay, so like we making music. Okay, we learning how to structure the bars. We figuring out our own cadence and structure like that. Okay, so what's one of your favorite songs you ever made?
My favorite song right now that I made is Two Disloyal Men, and I like Get Down because that's a
Mm-hmm.
tribute to my stepfather that passed away.
Yeah.
I wanted to make the album, the song, a little bit mixed emotions. Like my
Yeah.
dad died, but I still want to have fun at the
Fun.
same
Yeah. Yeah.
time.
Kind of keep that seriousness, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, toast up. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And yeah,
right.
God
I
bless
want to
you.
bring something different to the music nowadays, like substance, but still have fun at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. That's always a powerful way to create music through like emotions or through thought. Like sometimes you could just find yourself just following a trend, and then the other times where it's like you blazing your own path. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And so like as creators like that, we gotta always find that next level. Like think ahead and then think again. Like they call it cutting edge technology now. But yeah, like just that right there. Okay, so how do we how do we come into a label situation? Where do we get Brick Styles ENT from? How do that come about? What's the birth?
Oh, the birth of it. Well, Bricks,
Yeah.
Brick City. That's the
Mm-hmm.
name of Newark. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Newark is New Jersey is Brick City.
Yeah.
Newark vibes, and I
Mm-hmm.
got that from there. The style is because what Jersey brings with style that we have, and the energy near threat.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
energy is from me. I'm a positive energy person,
Yeah.
and I'm not a threat to anyone.
Anybody? Nah. Yeah. I feel that. I
I'm
feel
not a threat to anyone. I'm very positive.
that.
You
Mm-hmm.
can't make my day ruin or nothing because God got me.
Yeah.
That's it.
I respect that to the highest. So like as far as like building it and then putting it all together, how long you think that took you?
I wanted to be a CEO since I was a little girl. I looked at
Mm-hmm.
that L.A. Reid, Sylvia Rome.
Mm-hmm.
These are like CEOs. Damon Dash,
Yeah.
Puff Daddy. Even though he's in trouble right now, I looked at
Yeah.
all of those people. Anybody that's a CEO, even Master P.
Yeah.
I looked at all of that stuff when I was a kid, and I always wanted to have my own label because
Yeah.
I want my sound and my legacy to be that because I love music.
Okay.
So that's why I came up with the label and stuff like that. I have one artist. I have
Okay.
actually two, but the
Yeah.
other artist, he's a little what's it called? I'm doing a trial run with him.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the first artist is an African drill artist. His name is Big K. He's
Mm-hmm.
from Africa and he's from Benin, Africa. So we're doing
Big K.
French music.
Yeah.
French music with hip hop beats and
Mm-hmm.
drill beats and stuff like that. He
Yeah.
has a beautiful, he's 19 years old. He
Okay.
came to this country. His father heard me talking about my label in a lift, and he took me to one of my shows, and he brought his son here to live in this country, and he been working with me for 2 years, and I've
Yeah.
been doing artist development with him for a
Uh-huh.
minute because I care about my artists' well being because they be
Mm-hmm.
you could be real young and everything could come at you so fast. So I'm gonna take my time with him so he could be okay with his well being because mental health is really serious for young adults that's doing music. Period.
Yeah, it is. It is. So like, okay, like having artists under your label. I mean, I wanted to say first, my bad, I'm sorry. So like the label is like a dream come true, like you was always trying to do. So like what would be some of your criteria as far as like for looking for artists and trying to get them on Break Styles ENT?
Getting to know them better. For sometimes I'd like to get to know them because a lot of artists have a lot of mental illness, and I have to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that's good for my space
Right.
on my label at first. And I like to get to know them. I like to know their parents.
Yeah.
I like to know their grandmother, what
Mm-hmm.
they like, what makes them tick, what doesn't
Yeah.
make them tick. I look for that first, your personality
Yeah. Yeah.
first. Then you have to respect people too. I had to look at your mannerisms of being
Mm-hmm.
respectful too,
Yes,
and
sir.
how you're gonna deal with media and things like that. So I'm
Yeah.
looking for all of the right things first as a person, as who you are first. Then we
Mm-hmm.
could get into the music.
Yeah.
Then I listen to your music. It only takes me 30 seconds to listen to somebody to see if they hot or not.
Yeah, that's I mean that thing that's been a rule for like a long time, like that first 30 seconds. You got that first 30 seconds to entertain me or capture my thoughts or
Right.
and that's the thing right there. Like it's
But
tough.
it just don't go from there.
Uh-huh.
You got to see them perform as well. They should
Yeah.
perform in front of you too. So you got to
Yeah.
look at that breath control as well, because you can listen to 30 seconds. They sound good in the studio,
Mm-hmm.
but then I want you to perform in front of me too
Right.
to
Yeah.
see where's your breath control and
Yeah.
everything like that and stuff,
Yeah.
and how you pronunciate your words in front
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah, that right there. Pronunciation always, oh, like especially like in my line of work, like how I put my bars together and stuff. I feel like if I get one word wrong, or if I say it halfway right, or if I say it
You
half
had to take
wrong,
it out.
it's gonna throw off the whole joint. So it's important that you like kind of you practice how you recite things. Like, and I like
Right.
perfect too. Like if I get it wrong while I'm writing it, back to the top. Okay, get it all together, get it all together, get down to that part.
Or
Okay.
you can find another word to what's it called? I'm gonna give a little jewel that I use. I have this app that I go to. It's called Rhyme Block,
Okay.
and it has like rhymes, transitional words, and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So
Yeah.
sometimes, like when I write my verses and stuff, it'll give me like things where I could pick up a word or whatever and
Yeah.
put it in there so it can rhyme
Yeah.
with the ending of the bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's an app that's called Rama Block, and I use it
Uh-huh.
all the time, like when I'm writing my bars and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like I write my own stuff,
Yeah.
but sometimes I get stuck, and I'll be like, "Ooh, what word can go with that, with the ending and whatever like that?" And it'll show me down at the bottom what type of words, traditional words they
Yeah.
have, or like adjectives or subject, predicates and stuff like that. It'll show you all of that.
Yeah. You mentioned something. I don't even know if we mentioned it up here on the show. Writer's block. You ever have that?
Sometimes I do. That's why I use Rama's
Yeah.
block, because
Yeah.
sometimes I can have writer's block a
Yeah.
lot. Sometimes I would have to, sometimes you don't have the courage and stuff like that. Like you might have to come back to it the
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
day or the day before that, or you have to have an experience that you had went through or something
Yeah.
like that to
Yeah. Yeah.
give you that power. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
yeah. Especially like I think like sometimes I trick myself into it. Like where okay, this beat demands a certain kind of energy. For me to have
Right.
a certain kind of energy, I gotta think about something like, dang, yo, Dre, it's game 7. You're down by 5, 2 minutes to go. It's on you. Go win the game, Dre. And then that's where I find it like,
that building.
yeah, like that right there. That's amazing, because I think that's the first time we discussed writer's block on Grind.Music.Repeat. Yo, hey, thank you, man. I knew this was gonna be nice right here. I knew this was
No,
gonna be,
I just keep it so real. I keep it
yeah,
so real. Like that's
yeah,
one thing about me. I keep it real.
mm-hmm,
Like yes, you do have writer's block, and nobody can tell me they don't. I don't
yeah,
care if you're the best
yeah,
rapper in the world.
yeah, yeah. So who would be in your top five though? Like of all of your kind of brand of music or
I got different
genre?
type of
Yeah, your top five just for you. Now we ain't talking about just rap. We ain't talking about just singing. We ain't talking about just country. We talking about every out of all genres. However you want to pick them. Like if it were me, I probably, as far as for my sound, I have to say like Jadakiss, Jay-Z. I gotta throw Mary in there, and then that's how we go
yeah,
around.
that's how you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So it would be for me, it would be Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. Yeah, yeah.
It would be Busta Rhymes, Nicki Minaj,
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Nikki.
um, Missy Elliott,
Missy. Now you talking now. I can't stand the rain. Yeah,
Missy,
talking now.
um, Armani Caesar.
Okay. Okay.
My last one would be Bahamadia.
Okay. Okay. That's very expensive. So like you say like a Missy Elliott. So like what kind of influence you get from like a Missy Elliott?
The Jersey Club.
Yeah.
Missy came down to Jersey,
Yeah.
and all them records y'all heard past that
Uh,
Dutch.
yeah.
DJ J Hood did pass that Dutch, okay? And he's from Jersey.
Yeah.
So I love Missy because she came to my city to get some of that sauce. And Virginia also has that sauce. So
Okay.
that's why I love Missy. And Missy is one of my biggest inspiration. Her and Nicki Minaj,
Mm-hmm.
Busta Rhymes, Armani Caesar,
Yeah.
Jay Z, Jadakiss. Yes, I love the
Yeah.
locks. I'm a big
Yeah.
locks fan.
Yeah. Shout out to the Styles P too. We ain't forget about you.
Yeah, Styles P,
And
he's
Sheik too. And
fire.
Sheik. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Chic too.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's how we
yeah,
rocking. So
that's
like
how
I
we.
mean, so like as far as like contributions to like the music game, like I feel like down south we kind of add like a kind of it's probably a certain kind of melody of beats, you know what I'm saying? And then we have that kind of southern drawl and stuff like that. I don't like being called country, but like we have that kind of stuff like that. And then I think about like the West Coast, they got that kind of thing with how they, they talk about how they speak and their mannerisms and stuff like that in music. What's something you think New Jersey provides to the music game?
New Jersey, we have different type of genre. We're very versatile in this
Yeah,
city.
yeah.
Very versatile. You might hear EMD music mixed with
Mm-hmm.
some garage type of music, or it's like a melting pot of everything because you have New York here, you have down south here, so it's a melting pot of
Yeah.
everything. So
Uh-huh.
you can't really detect which sound that Jersey has. But right now, what I'm working on Jersey Club right now with Substance right now,
Yeah.
and I have different beats. I executive produce as well, so
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sound of the beat.
Yeah. I
I
heard
learned that from Quincy Jones and Puff Daddy,
Quincy
the
Jones.
executive producer, and
Yeah.
what's DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. Who you think DJ Khaled is actually a DJ, or what you how you think about him?
No, he a DJ. He
Yeah.
did DJ back in the day. He
Yeah.
DJ
That's
back in
what
the day,
I
but
say.
he's executive producing right now. So
Yeah.
executive producing is him putting Future, Little
Yeah.
Wayne on the record. Then
Yeah.
he telling them what's the concept of the record. He
Yeah.
might say the song might be called So Hood. So he probably tell them, yo, I need y'all to talk about y'all hood.
Yeah.
And then he listens to the sound of the beat. That's executive producing. So I
Yeah.
learned that from DJ Khaled and
Yeah.
Puff Daddy,
Because
putting people together.
when you talk about that song specifically, it was perfect. He had T Pain up there. I don't know if anybody else could like. Well, I mean, everybody got their own sound and stuff like that. But
No, but
as
he
far as
did
that
that.
right there, Yeah.
That right there was dope because he put something a different element up there to make the sound
Hmm.
better
Yeah.
with the feature record.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I
Yeah.
do what he does.
Yeah. Respect. So I mean, cause you kind of sent me a couple records, and I heard some kind of sounds that stood out. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice vocalist over there, yo. Let's shine some light on her, yo.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I did a record with Tony Lynn.
Tony
She's a
Lynn.
dope artist.
Yeah.
She's 27 years old. She's from
Hmm.
Trenton. And all the artists that you hear up there, I
Yeah.
found them. So that's like artist development.
Yeah.
That's finding talent as
Yeah.
well. So I
Plant your
found all the
seeds.
independent artists.
Yeah. You plant your own seeds. Yeah. Yeah. Tony, what was I can't think. Can't remember that the name of that song, but that
Get
was like
down.
she got a nice sound, yeah, for real. And I just
A voice.
I just be thinking about sometimes like where like as independent artists and stuff like that, like where we work together or sometimes how we even seen in this industry and stuff like this. Sometimes I just feel like it's powerful if we still just find a way to keep rocking with our message, keep doing what we doing, and then try to level up every time. And I think that's the best way to go right there.
I told you it takes me 30 seconds to listen to someone or
Hmm.
whatever. But I found all of them artists. Tony
Yeah.
Lynn, I was on my boy Gerard's page.
Uh huh.
His name is Jabron. He works with
Yeah.
Young Guru.
Yeah.
And I was looking on his page. He had went to a show or something and I heard her. But when I listen to her, I like CC Princer that made
Hmm.
finally it
Yeah.
happened to me. I like that. So I kind of heard her voice on that. So I
Hmm.
was like, ooh, this girl will be good on Jersey Club Beats. She never sung on Jersey Club Beats. So
Oh.
me and her started talking. We started getting on the phone with each other and stuff like that and
Yeah.
listening to people. I was sending her like old records and stuff that I listened to, and she
Hmm.
came out with that. And I told her, listen, write something that you're fired up about. So
Yeah.
everybody on that record wrote something what they were fired up about, and
That's
that's
what
what we
that.
came out with the Get
Yeah.
Down.
That's
Yes.
it. Dang. You say fire it up. It's a part of. Well, I mean, we
What
got
are
to
you
take.
fired up about? Are you
Yeah.
fired up
That.
about your life? Are you
Yeah.
fired up about how you feel when you come
Hmm.
outside? Are you fired up about the energy that you're
Yeah.
bringing? That's what that song is. And it's dedicated to my father. That was one of his favorite samples. It's a sample from Fired Up. It's a
Yeah.
Jersey Club classic. Everybody know that classic. As soon as
Okay.
you hear it,
Yeah.
boom, boom. You hear that
Yeah.
boom, boom. And the skating ring, that shit used to be shut down.
Yeah. Okay.
Shut
Okay.
down.
Let's go back a little bit because it's Grind Music and Repeat. It's two words up there that we got them taped up there. You know what I'm saying? They're not really up there, but it's love and motivation. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's some of your sources of like your motivation?
My motivation is my son and just the drive of music, and that just drives me crazy. I love music so much, so I really eat, sleep, and really think about music. Like I
Yeah.
dream about music. Like I
Hmm.
one day I was doing the beat one day and I fell asleep and I was with a producer telling him a sound. I woke up and was like, "Oh, you need
Yeah.
to put some say yay 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 yay," and he put the yay 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 in it, and I had a
Yeah.
dream and popped up and just did it. So I'm a music lover, like period, and that's what motivates me. The music
Yeah. Dang. I
and my
respect that.
son.
I respect that to a T. So we we had a nice showing right here. Um what we're gonna do, we're gonna end this right here with a you got if you want you got some people you want to shout out, you know what I'm saying? You want to leave a
I
message
want to
for
shout
them
out the
here.
whole Jersey.
Yeah.
I want to shout out the whole entire Jersey. I want to shout out Miss A,
Mm-hmm.
Otto,
Yeah.
Chad,
Yeah.
Vanity,
Mm-hmm.
DJ Pro Fluent from the Fleet DJs, the whole Fleet DJs. I want to give a shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. I want to give a shout out to DJ Lazy K that's hosting my mixtape.
Oh
It
yeah.
will be on Shaquille O'Neal's radio station.
Yep. Tell
Thank
me
you,
the name of
DJ
that.
Lazy K. The mixtape is called, the series is called Get To It
Mm-hmm.
series,
Yeah.
but it's called Brats Rule the World, and we're doing it. It's gonna be dope. We got 5 songs. We also have like comedians,
Okay.
poets and everything that will be on it. And I'm gonna do some stuff with Dre too. I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna do
Yeah.
some
We
stuff with
definitely.
him as well.
Yeah. We definitely.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Jersey, Newark, I love you.
Yeah.
Love Newark. I love Jersey, period. I love everybody in Jersey. Keep doing
Yeah.
y'all thing. God bless to my
Yeah.
family, my husband. That's that.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to the Outspoken MC. I want to say thank you to the whole of Jersey out there. She done took me on tour early this week. I felt like I
Yeah,
was,
I took him on
you know what
tour.
I'm saying? So I
He
just,
seen the
yeah,
liquor store with the
for
pharmacy.
real.
He ain't never
Open
see that before.
on Sundays. They open on Sundays. It wouldn't even be right down here. We really
On
don't do
Sundays.
that.
Drugstore with a liquor store in it on
Yeah.
Sundays, baby.
Yeah. So I just want to leave you with a whole lot of love. Hopefully this provides some more motivation. You got me motivated. I think I'm getting in the studio today, and that's how I'm
Please.
rocking right there. I want to, hey, power and peace from all the way to North Carolina up there to New Jersey, and that's how we rock it, yeah.
Love, 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 love. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. I appreciate you. You want me to bring some more
yeah.
different things to you to the table? I'm here for you. Just let me
What we
know.
gonna
I'm
do?
one call away.
That's what we're gonna do right there. That's how we gonna close it out, yeah. Let's see it. Music
Yay.
and repeat, and we out. For the rain,